Now we're going to learn what happens at the end of longer words with that word. If you want the E sound, but it's not a short word for that double E, what do you use? What's the companion vowel? Usually at the end of longer words, you're going to see an E consonant, final silent E. E consonant, final silent E, as in the word complete or I can only think of a similar sounding word, compete. This pattern doesn't happen very often, this E consonant final silent E, but it does happen often enough that we should have a class about it. All right, concrete. Thank you, Taryn. That's a good one. If you can think of any others, throw them in. Concrete. If you do see a double E at the end, like in this word, it's going to be because that syllable was accented. So usually in a two-syllable word, that first syllable is accented, like concrete. But once in a while, that second syllable will be accented, like proceed. And that's when you'll see a double E sometimes at the end. But for reading, all you have to know is that if you see a double E, it says E. Or if you see an E with a consonant final silent E, it's still going to say E. It follows the tab 2 rule either way. All right, let me share my screen. And we will begin practicing. All right. So our first word, we have a long E right here. I can tell because there's another vowel 1 or 2 doors away. Same with this one. There's another vowel 1 or 2 doors away. This guy doesn't get to say its name. Once in a while, a final silent E, excuse me, a final E, you will hear it. It will say E. But usually that's only in short words like he, she, or we. Once in a while, rarely, you'll see it in a longer word like maybe. Usually when you do, it'll be associated with another E, like chimpanzee. So usually E's at the end are silent. That's the pattern that is most common. E at the end is silent. That's what we're going to be working with today, is silent E. So our sounds are E, D, E, M. Edeem. Edeem. Try your word over here. I'll be quiet while you work. So we have this E making its long sound because of the tab 2 rule. There's a vowel 1 or 2 doors down, and this E making its long sound for the same reason. Another companion vowel is in the next 1 or 2 spots. This E at the end is going to be silent, so it doesn't get a dot. We dot sounds because we read sounds. We're not reading this letter. We read sounds. So our sounds are E, T, E, P, E, E-teep, 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 or E-teep, depending on where you put that accent. Number 2, we have a short E here, eh. Make sure your jaw is dropped when you pronounce eh, so it doesn't turn into an I. Eh is dropped. Our E is dropped jaw. Eh, like exit, elbow, elephant, versus I, itchy, inside igloo. This E is going to be long because there is another vowel 1 or 2 doors away. This E says eh because there are 2 consonants after it. This E says E because there's a vowel in the 2 spots over. This E is silent. So our sounds are S, T, E, D, E, N. These 2 letters only get 1 dot because they make 1 sound. Steading, steading, steading. Now, if you'll notice, I'm putting the accent right here. I'm saying that first syllable. Here's where you would divide the syllables. I'm saying that first syllable with more emphasis or with more strength. That's called accent or accented syllable or the stressed syllable. Usually in a two-syllable word, it's going to be the first syllable. Not always, but often. Actually, usually, that first syllable is going to be accented. So that's where I'm placing the most emphasis when you read it. Steadying, steadying, said with a little more strength on that first part of the word. Go ahead and try yours. Good question, Julie. Nope, we're going to dot that D one time. So this T right here gets one dot. So I have this E as an E because there are two T's after it, two consonants. This E says E because there's a vowel one or two doors away. This is that E consonant final silent E that we're learning about today. If you don't know, a consonant is any letter that is not a vowel. Any letter that is not a vowel is a consonant. So we have P, L, E, T, E, M. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 letters, but only 6 sounds. We read sounds. Those two T's are making one sound. That E is not saying anything. So our sounds are pleteem, with that accent on the first syllable. Pleteem, pleteem. Yeah? Out of E-teep and pleteem, how many did you get without me? 1 or 2 or 0? You're welcome. Pleteem. Okay, good. That helps me to know if I should just send you off on your own now. Look at that, Daryl. Okay. All right, let's have you do number 3 over here on this side by yourself. Try it. All right, this E has a vowel 1 or 2 doors down, so it will say E. This E has a vowel 1 or 2 doors down, so it will say E. This E and this E are both silent. They are just, this E isn't even needed. It's there for no reason. Usually that is not the case. Shouldn't have put one in there. Anyway, I put it in, I wanted 2 consonants in here so you could see when this double E would be used, but we'll talk about that in a second. I shouldn't have put a silent E in there because always a silent E has a reason. It has a purpose. It's never there for no reason. So that was a mistake on my part. So our sounds are E, D, E, S, T. Blending those sounds, we have E-deast. E-deast. I'm going to say it that way so that the accent is at the beginning. E-deast. Now, what would it have said if it only had one E? If it only had one E, now this E would have to say because there are 2 consonants after it. And that would have said E-dest. E-dest. Now, what if instead of E-dest, you wanted the word E-deast? That's when you would put those 2 E's in there. If there's not 2 vowels, you have to add a vowel. You have to add a companion vowel. And that's when the 2 E's would come into effect. E-egg is also a choice, but we're going to talk about that pattern in a different lesson. All right, try number 3 over here. Rats, I don't like how I spelled this one either, but we'll keep practicing. So our sounds are because of the tap 2 rule, e because of the tap 2 rule. I also made a mistake on this word. I need to go back and fix this. Either it needed the double E or the silent E, not both, and it should have been the silent E, not the double E. So we have p, e, d, impede. But let's put the accent right here at the beginning. Impede, impede. Good. Thank you for your patience with my imperfections. Number 4, try it on your own. This one over here on this side. I have a feeling you got it. I can just hear you reading these correctly all over the world. I can hear this word coming out of your mouth and perfectly. So this E says because of the tap 2 rule. This E says E because of the tap 2 rule. We have f, n, s, t, e, m. One sound at a time. Fr, fre, fren. I'm accenting this syllable. Friends, friendst, friendsty, friendsteam. Divided right there. Friendsteam. If it didn't have that silent E at the end, it would have said friendstem. But that's what that E is there for, to make that E say its name. Friendsteam. How did you do on friendsteam? Y or A? Yes or almost? Nice, Kaylee. Good, Rowan, Sheldon, Catherine, Monica, Y. Goodness, that's a lot of Y's. Don't you worry, there's also some A's in here too. You're not alone. Wow. Since there's so many Y's on that one, I want to come down here to the extra practice where they might be a little more challenging, and I want to do one together with you that you want. So put the number of which word you want in here. Julie, that was fast. Number 5, you got it. Go ahead and let's do number 5, my friends, and then I'll come in after you and we'll read it together. Here we have an MSM. It might be kind of hard to wrap your mouth around, but you can force it. You can do it. Get those M's in there. So we have an EE right here, which makes that first E say E because that's its companion vowel. This E also says E because it has a companion vowel in the next 1 or 2 spots. Our sounds are D, E, S, E. One sound at a time. Der, dree, dream, dreams, dreams. That's tricky, isn't it? Dreams, dreams, me, dreams, meep. Dream Smeep. That was a good choice, number 5, because that one was hard. Dream Smeep. How did you do on Dream Smeep? Y or A? Yes or almost? Wow, that's impressive. That was a tricky one. Dream Smeep. Thank you for that feedback. That's important. All right, I also got several requests for number 8 and number 9. Let's try number 8. Not at all. I got several with that exact phrase that says, I didn't get it at all, not at all. So you're not alone. Let's go nice and slow on this one. I'm going to make this one as clean to see as possible. So this E is going to say E because of that companion vowel. This E does not have a vowel, one or two doors down, so it will not say its name, it will make its normal short sound, eh. This E does, right there, that final silent E, so it will say E. Our sounds, p, o, e, s, e, m, t, e, p. Now, one sound at a time. Pull, plea, police, police, policem, policemt, policemter, policemtree, policemtreep, policemtreep. Make sure you grab that M right there. Policemtreep. That's a hard one too. How'd you do? Yeah, it is a tongue twister, James. How did you do on that one, my friends? Y or A? On policemtreep. It will really help if you go slow and you force the articulation of every single sound. Policemtreep, like you're auditioning for an audiobook narrator and you really want every sound in the word to be enunciated really clearly. Policemtreep. Policemtreep. All right. If you're wondering, here are the results for policemtreep. Tongue twister. Yeah, I got it. Hard. Yes, yes, yes. Almost. Yes, yes. Almost. Yes, yes. Almost. Yes. Not good. That was hard. Yes. Nope. Hard. If you were wondering how you did on that one, if it was hard, it was because the word was hard, not because of your ability to read it. That was just a hard word. Hardest one on the page. I recommend trying the rest of these while this rule is fresh in your mind, just going through and marking each one and then slowly pencil reading it just to teach your brain how to read the sounds of those vowels based on the next two letters that are after it. That rule will open up the world of words for you, just that one tap two rule alone. All right, my friends, I feel like you are incredible. Sincerely incredible. You are my heroes. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I will see you on Wednesday. Bye, my friends.